So I got off at the wrong stop, so now I've got to walk all the way back down there. I don't know why bus 67. Oh, maybe it's a different kind of. No, 67 should have stopped way back down there. But it's okay. My first time outside in a few days because I got whacked and knocked out for a couple days. But I'm trying to bounce back. So this little walk should do me some good. So let me tell you what happened. Oh, welcome to Rosie's Way. My face is all greased up because I had to, put the oil on it because I was going to walk outside. Yeah, so I'll tell you what happened. We think we're superhuman sometimes, and our bodies, keeps us in check. And mine just decided the other day, you know what, enough. It's weird because anybody who knows me, I eat once a day. I'm intermittent fast, and I try to detox as much as I can, right? But this night I go to work and I'm thirsty, like I'm really thirsty. So I'm drinking my Coke Zero. And then I don't know what happened. I ended up drinking a small bit of orange juice. And within an hour, I started getting tunnel vision and dizzy. I was talking to my daughter and all of a sudden I just started getting dizzy, and I grabbed her because I was like, okay, something's going on here. What is going on? Not even within the next 20 to 30 minutes, I had trouble walking. I ended up getting vertigo. And vertigo is when everything starts to spin, like you're on one of those rides at the park. And what's this? And I ended up getting vertigo, and it's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. I was walking like I was just inebriated, or, it was terrible. And this happened at work, and I thank God my daughter was there. And anyways, 2 and 2, I ended up going home and being in bed for 2 days with vertigo. And with vertigo, you've got to keep one foot on the floor and the rest of your body on the bed. It's the worst. And of course, you get the nausea, all this stuff. And I couldn't understand what it was. I knew my blood pressure had skyrocketed, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't piece it together. And I called my daughter, and I'm like, oh, it has to be the Coke Zero I drank. It tasted weird. And she's like, no, that's it, not it, because I drank it. But everybody's body's different. And when you're already prone to high blood pressure and whatnot and some health issues, it's different. And it clicked into my head after, I won't go into gross details. I saw the orange juice almost 8 hours later. So that means the orange juice didn't digest. And it clicked into my head that little sip, quarter of a cup or just a little bit more, triggered off my blood pressure, triggered off something inside of me, because since I was little, I was not supposed to eat oranges or drink orange juice, or I didn't think it was going to make a difference because I hardly touch. And if I touch orange juice, sometimes I feel black because it's just a sip from my kid's cup. But I drank that little sip because I thought nothing of it. Well, I guess I must have been doing something wrong and pushing myself too hard, because that little sip of orange juice triggered off something inside of me, shot my blood pressure up, made me dizzy, nauseated, and all the other nasty stuff. And for 2 days, it knocked me out. And that's what made me realize that if I keep pushing myself this hard just to prove a point to myself, I don't know. So now I made a promise to myself to just bring it down a notch, stay away from the Coke Zero, don't even take a sip of orange juice, get my high blood pressure in check, because I want to be around to see my kids get married and have kids of their own. But it was scary. So now I'm going to go and get some medicine and take care of myself. I got a 9-year-old who needs me. But I was laid out for 2 days. Missing classes, missing work. And then a few days before that, I ended up getting Bella's flu, which it didn't go away, so it kind of rolled into one for like a week. And I tried to push through it, and I just didn't make it. But I'm okay. I'll be better soon. Just pray for me. All right, enough of that. Let's go. We got things to do. Are you getting comfortable? Are you getting comfortable? Can't see the TV that way. I am so surprised that you and your friends don't want it to snow. When I was a kid, that's all we wanted was snow, snow, snow.
Yeah, but it was just about to melt, and I was like, yes, my snow was about to melt. But then when when it said it will snow on Thursday, I was like, oh no.
So well, what's gonna happen? So what happened with the power outage? Like the
At school?
Yeah. Well, if the power was out in our neighborhood, in our quartier, and then it was out along the strip. But then the church I don't know if the church was running on the generator, or if the church, which one it was, but the church was fine. And then by the time I got back, the power was back on at home. So I don't know. So I was asking you, so your school was not out?
No, they had power.
You can turn it towards you and talk.
They had power.
You're too close to the camera.
Yeah, they did. The power didn't go out at school. They had a generator.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so I'm glad you guys had a full day of school, you know, even though you were late getting there this morning. All me, but I feel a lot better now. And that's good, but no recess outside was because of the weather.
Yeah, because we had to go in the gym for recess.
Well, yeah, because it was freezing. It was absolutely. It wasn't fun?
No, because we were trying to play a game. We had to stand up, but then the teacher told us to sit down. It was so boring. The only game I could play is Uno. Oh
no. I like Uno, though. Yeah, I guess I should have explained it. When we woke up this morning, there was power. And then just before, I guess it must have been around 7:30, I guess. I woke up and there was no power. We woke up because I had been up earlier because I had to go get the CAA truck at 3:00 in the morning to move my vehicle from work, because remember I was explaining to you I had a episode at work, so I had to come home, but there's no way I could drive, so I had left my truck at work. So I was worried about, because it's private property, and even if I work for the facility, I'm not going to leave it there and take up a parking spot and just, So I had called CAA. Thank goodness for CAA. If you don't have a CAA membership, get one. It's like $140 something a year. It's worth it. Like, it's totally worth it. So they came at like 3:30 in the morning, and they said it was going to take 15 to 90 minutes. But then I was like, oh no, I got to sit in there and I'm all dizzy and I got to sit in my vehicle and he goes, it was between 15 and 90 minutes. I'm like, okay, literally within 20 minutes, they said we have one on the way. Then 10 minutes later, okay, be outside of your vehicle. They're there. I was like, thank you, God. It was because it was so cold outside. I want to say it was like -5 or something, but could have been more. And the gentleman was amazing. He had skills. This boy could drive. Like, he fit into a tight back alley spot where my parking is behind our home. Like, it was nothing. I was like, what? I told him he had skills twice. He smiled. He's like, thanks. I said, how long have you been driving? He goes, 9 months. I'm like, no, really. He goes, no, 9 months with this big truck. And then I had years with another. I'm like, you got some skills. And he's grinning. But I'm grateful to God, first and foremost. And I'm grateful to CAA for being able to come and just tow my truck to my house and So I didn't want to be a hazard on the road. The vertigo that I had was like, can you stop that, please? She's drawing on the ice on the window. Just give me a second. I'll be right there. And it was like, because you spin in circles in your head, and it was terrible. So there was no way I was going to put anybody else's life at risk on the road when I knew I shouldn't be driving. So I called CAA, and they were a godsend. They were a blessing. So thank you, CAA. I got to big you up. I'm going to, tag you. I'm going to tag you and big you up. So thank you. But yeah, I'm telling you, get CAA. And it's roadside assistance for people who don't know. But they have also insurance. They have other parts of package deals in it. Just read up on it. Go online. They have CAA Ontario, CAA Canada, CAA. I think they have one. I don't know for sure, but they might call it different in the States. They have it in Quebec. So it's awesome. All right, go online and read about it and sign up. Yeah. So I just went to the corner store, my neighborhood corner store there, and her system was down. And you know what? Just because the power outage went out for that short period of time, that few hours, she has to reprogram everything back into the system. I'm telling you, that's a lot of patience. She has to put all the items back into the system because when the power outage went out, it took out her Interact machine, it took out the debit machine, it took out all of pricing of products that she had put in. So she has to manually put everything back in one by one. Man, I'm telling you, pure patience right there. But she's like, you can owe me. I'm like, no. I know. I'd rather just get the cash and give it to you because they're small shop owners. So you know, you can owe them, but then they're short. So you got to just think about the neighborhood and think about keeping your small businesses going in your neighborhood, and just feeling what they're going through at times like these. These times are hard, but yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that she trusted me enough to say take the items and come back and pay me. But I'd rather just place it in her hands. And that's what I did. So, oh, by the way, how are you? I forgot to ask. I was sitting there rambling on and I didn't see how you were doing. I pray you're doing well. I pray everything's going good. But if it's not, pray your way through it and fight with prayer. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do, but have Yahweh having your back in front and all around you. You need it. Sorry if the vlog, this mini vlog was dark. I was trying to, do it in the vehicle, and then because it's too freezing cold out right now, but I'm trying to get the lighting, and it's like, hey. But anyways, I'm just making a short video because I just wanted to let you know what was up, and I want to say thank you to Radia for coming by and just helping me out. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. It was great seeing you and your little girl. She's a handful, but she's awesome. And just thanks for being there, And also, drop in the comment box below, after the short video, what you want to see. Like, do you want to... I'm thinking about doing a cabane de sucre. Now that I'm feeling a little bit better. And I should be able to find one around the Montreal area or just outside off the island. That will be fun. They have horse sleds, and you go for a big breakfast and you get the maple syrup out of the tree and all these different things. I want to just go and do that. It seems really fun. I haven't done it in years. And also to take you to a ski chalet. Like I said, I'll be the nice chocolate snow bunny sitting on the side drinking hot chocolate, but I'm not going down on those skis. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll just watch and video. That's it. Or else you come and visit me with crutches and everything. So no, I'm not doing it. My daughter's over here laughing at me because I said about being a chocolate bunny. I'll be a chocolate snow bunny, all looking good in my snowsuit, but then you ain't catching me on skis. So being a mom never stops. I'm here now doing these dishes, trying to catch up on the 2 days worth of cleaning that I missed while I was laid out. And then not including the other 3 days that I was hit with the flu bug after taking care of Bella. And just, oh my goodness, it never stops. It never stops. I mean, we're grateful to be parents. We're grateful to be moms and dads. We are blessed. We are blessed to have that privilege because there's a lot of people who don't have that privilege. But when you take one moment off, you rest for 1 second, or you get knocked out like I did with a I don't like to call it its name out. I don't like to call it out because I rather have only positive energy surrounding me. And positive healing energy, that is. Because he always saying, oh, I am sick, or oh, I'm going through this, oh, woe's me. And you never get rid of that negative energy. You always keep it around you. So it's better for me just to say, when I was down and out, you know, for those 5 days, you know, and I got up for the first few days, went to work, did what I had to do, persevered through it, came home, dripping sweat, got the shakes, pushed again through it, and then bam, my body was like, you need to rest, sister. You need to rest. So then what happens? You avoid the housework, you avoid this because you can't do it. You can't get up to go and do it. Go put your blankets in the dryer. I'm teaching this little one here how to take care of herself. The same way my mom taught us to be independent. You know, we have to be. Because I spoiled all my children, but the girls I really spoiled. But this one, she's like me. You know, she wants to help. She always wants to give, and she's loving. She's got a big, big heart. Why does my head look... Okay. But yeah, it never ends. So even when we get knocked down and we're shoveling in that herb tea, we're shoveling in that whatever we need to take to bring down our temperatures, to bring down the fever, to try and take care of our health. We got to still keep going because we got kids who need us. And we got the house to keep clean. We got to do this, we got to do that. It's like, we need a vacation. We need a vacation for being a parent. I think all parents with young children, older children who are living at home, the ones that are grown and moved out, nah, because you got your space. But who have one at home, who have them at home, should get a look at me sweating. Woo, because of hot water. They should get a 3-day vacation. What's paid for? You get 3 days and you go somewhere in your country and you just, no kids, no stress, no strife. Paid for, work doesn't fire you because you're not there, and you come back. Do you know how fulfilling that would be? Do you know how refreshed that would be? Oh, refreshing. Let me tell you, it would be amazing. Well, that's my little whatever. It's not a rant. It's just, I'm just saying, I thank God that I was able to get back up because he allowed it. But for all you parents out there who are going through what I'm going through or worse, you got this. You got this. You can do it. May you be married, divorced, separated, single, mamas, dads, whatever it may be. You got this. When the times hit you hard, and it hit me hard. It hit me hard. Just remember that this is just one storm that's going to pass. It'll pass. Oh, wow. See, the fever's coming out of me. The fever and plus this hot water, that's what I'm trying to do. To wash these dishes, but you got this. All right, hang in there, okay? And take care of you. All right. Man, I was just outside. And earlier, wait, was that earlier? Anyways, this lady was holding on to the vehicle to walk because the roads are like covered in ice, And she was holding on, and all of a sudden, I'm driving. I look over, and both of her legs just start to do the splits, and like when she was almost at the front of her vehicle, and I'm like, oh no, because I wanted to jump out to help her, but I'm thinking, okay, wait, Rose, just Then she's holding on. She gripped the front of that vehicle, and she had to pull herself up from doing the splits. She didn't do the full split. She did half. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I got to be so careful when I go out there because that's a slip and slide. It's terrible out there. Even when you put salt on the roads or the walkways, it's still slippery because it's so cold outside, so it just freezes all over again. So it's like, be careful out there. Be careful. All right? And I thank you for joining Rosie's Way and watching, liking, and subscribing and sharing. Share. And we'll see you soon. Have a blessed night.